morning, Your Majesties. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that are new here, welcome to my YouTube channel and happy day 13 of Hallowed Princess. Now, I figure since it's October 13th, I am wearing this shirt that Grandma Majesty gave to me last month when I went over there and stayed 2 nights with her. She got me this shirt. So Grandma Majesty, if you're watching this, thank you so much for this shirt. And I figured since it's also October 13th, I would be reading you guys this story that I have read to you guys before. It's called Hatchet House. Okay, and it goes, there is supposedly a street in Oklahoma City called Carrie Place, where rumor has it a little girl named Carrie was murdered, and to this day late at night you can hear her ghost walking around or playing in the backyard. Okay. This story begins in the late 1950s, where little Carrie stayed after school one evening to play on the swings. While playing there alone, she was spotted by a crazed man who was carrying an axe. He approached the little girl, but she managed to escape. The insane man's evil clutches ran down the street, screaming for help. The little girl ran from house to house, pounding on the doors and windows and begging the people inside to help her. Unfortunately, the residents were all too terrified to open their doors for the little girl, and the axe-wielding murderer chased her down and caught her just as she reached her own home. On her own front porch, Carrie was murdered by the man with the hatchet. The killer chopped up her body and stuffed her remains inside a big flower pot that stood outside her front door. According to the legend, the white porch of little Carrie's house was completely covered in blood, no matter how many times her parents washed and scrubbed it. The stains could not be removed. To add to the spookiness, little Carrie's body parts are said to be buried in the backyard of the Hatchet House, and the neighborhood was renamed Carrie Place in her memory. But shortly after the murder, something strange happened to every house on the block, where the residents had ignored Carrie's desperate pleas for help as she fled from the killer. The people in those houses woke up one morning to find that their front porches had been painted red. People say that the porches were painted red by the ghost of little Carrie as a mark of their guilt in the girl's death. Today, people who have driven by the house in the daytime say that the area has an odd, creepy feeling, and the windows of the Hatchet House have carvings in the shutter in the shape of hatchets. They also say the school swing set has been seen swinging on its own ever since. People have even reported hearing the haunting screams of the young girl echoing in the moonlight street. Every Halloween, local children flock to the historic district of Carrie's Place, trying to find the notorious house with the hatchet cutouts on its shutters. They go from door to door trick-or-treating, but when people open their doors, instead of saying trick-or-treat, the kids ask, can little Carrie come out to play? That is so creepy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is so creepy. Okay. I always watch Brittany Crab's video on this every Friday the 13th or on October the 13th. Maybe I should go watch it after I'm done filming. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video. What do you guys think of that story? That story is so scary. I've heard it no matter how many times I've seen, no matter how many times I read it, I still get the chills. It's so scary. But anyway, That's going to be it for today's video. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Princess Peyton. Hit the red button to become your majesty and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. And I love you guys so much. You guys are the best human beings ever made. And you're the king of my heart. And the song lyrics of Taylor Swift. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Okay, love you. Bye. Mwah.